Isaac Newton was born in 1643. He was an English mathematician, astronomer, and physicist. In 1687, Newton published his book Philosophiae Naturalia Principia Mathematica, where he presents the three laws of movement. The first law is about inertia, the second law about the force produced by the mass and acceleration, and the third law is about action-reaction. Let's see some examples of Newton's motion laws of movement in ice hockey.
Ice hockey is a fast-moving sport where players wear ice skates. Two teams compete on the ice rink trying to score a goal by propelling the puck into the opponent's net, hitting it with an ice hockey stick. First law: an object won't change its motion unless a force acts on it. This is if the puck is moving, it will continue sliding to the same direction and speed unless an external force acts on it. This is the inertial movement.
In the second law, the force on an object is equal to its mass multiplied by acceleration. The puck's mass is always the same. Then the player applies a force to the mass of the puck. In consequence, the acceleration of puck increases. The acceleration formula is acceleration is equal to force divided by mass. Clearing force is equal to mass multiplied by acceleration.
Potential energy is also a topic which is important when a player hits the puck. He lifts the stick to the shoulder level to increase this energy, because potential energy depends on the height. And this makes that, with Newton's second law, increases the force of the hit and produces a higher acceleration of the puck.
Newton's third law is for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. It is applied when a collision happens between two players. For instance, even though one player is bigger than the other, it turns out remarkably that the amount of the force that the big player exerts on the little player is exactly the same amount of force that the little player exerts on the big player.
Another example is when players push their skates backwards in order to move forward. The ice's property of having little to no friction forces the player to push off on the ice with his skate blade in order to generate speed, and the ice pushes back with a perpendicular force.
In conclusion, physics is a science that helps us to understand the world around us. The principles of physics are in our everyday life activities.
Hockey players are aware that the game of hockey and physics go together. Continue studying the forces on hockey players, vectors, energy, and angular momentum. See you!